Hi folks, and welcome to this week's Skippy Track Guide at Snetterton 200. I do quite enjoy this place, even though this corner is a complete nightmare because of the size of the sausage curve. But anyway, we will gloss over that. Let's get to the info tab so you see what's what. Track usage 45% is what I always use. If you've got high usage, you'll have more grip. Low usage, you'll have less grip. Track temp 67 Fahrenheit degrees will be above my head. Quite cool, which is quite nice. And the setup that I'm using is my race setup that will be in my Discord. On that note, in my Discord, you should be able to find the OLAP, BLAP telemetry and replay file along with the setup, as I mentioned. And also there's a Google Docs calendar that will show you what track guides I've done in the past to follow this season. I update it every season, so if you want to follow that, be my guest. The other screen you'll see up there is how I actually get into these sessions. So I use the iRacing UI, and that basically means I can try and get it as accurate as I can to actually the race time, date and conditions. Otherwise, I think that's everything. Let's crack on with the guide. Right then, Snetterton 200, and this is quite a fun layout. I do like the 300, very technical. The 200 is a lot more simple, put it that way. But this corner here is going to be a little cheeky rascal. Just after the 2 board, we are braking, and be very careful on the brakes because you want a nice smooth entry, and you want to try and hug that curb as much as you can, and then hit it about now to get a nice sweet exit. Look how early I was on throttle. That's what you want to aim for. Be bear in mind, overtakes will be a massive opportunity in turn 1, so be warned. Hunting down for probably between the well, just before the 1 board, but halfway between the 1 and 2 boards, you want to brake really heavy. Most important corner on the track, first gear, nice late apex. Get on that full throttle as early as you can because we're turning left at this point. Cut that as much as you dare, but be careful. If you do hit the grass, it is an off track, as is here on the right hand side. Any more of that is an off track, which is a really annoying. But yeah, we need a good exit out that corner to carry us all the way down this straight into arguably the trickiest little corner in a lot of tracks, to be honest. It's very fast, but also very easy to get it wrong. So at the 2 board, we are starting to turn in at the apex, and then at the bridge, you want to start braking in a straight line towards the apex of this corner. 3rd gear for me. Hug this, and then as the curb ends on the left hand side, brake down to 2nd again and try and miss that huge sausage curb on the right hand side there. You can use a little bit more exit than I do there, but be mindful it does end quite soon. Bit of a sprint now to this corner. Do not mispronounce that name, but I only see the sign. Just turn in absolutely full throttle. I changed it to 4th nice and early to make my life a lot easier, and then be careful of running too far wide because the grass does come up quite early. At this point, start turning in for the long right hander of turn 7. Seems to last for an entire year, and all I'm doing, lifting up the throttle, putting the throttle back on to keep my skippy nice and close to this right hand side of the track. And then when you get to this point and you see these last 3 cones, you want to start lifting off, start braking nice and gradually because you're still turning. 2nd gear, last corner now. This needs a good exit as well up the start finish straight. Miss that sausage curve that we just went past. Loads of exit curve that you can use, but there is a bit of gravel trap out there that you can spin quite easily, and that is us hunting for the line. As long as you get a good exit out there, that's going to be the best defense. But down here, slipstream is going to be an issue, so just be mindful of that and try and get them back on the next one. But that is us across the line in a 1:20.687. So yeah, hopefully that's a pretty decent lap. I do enjoy this, and it's a skippy, so I've got to enjoy it. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching. I will catch you on the next one.